Thank you. And sebelum mulai saya ingatkan kembali tentang aturan POI maupun waktu. Kalau anak-anak sementara berargumentasi, tolong pasang telinga untuk aturan belnya. Ada POI waktu untuk dibuka, ditutup maupun selesai. Oke, masing-masing fokus untuk dengar pengaturan bel. Baik, sudah siap? Are you ready, guys? Ready? Okay. For the first phase, I would like to have SMA Negeri Abansel Selatan, the first speaker, to have your time. Introduce your team, year, and all the others. Your time is 8 minutes. We start from now.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, educator. Good afternoon, parents. We are from Sman Lomba Debat. My name is Sman as the first speaker. Beside me, my friend Wilder as the second speaker, and the third speaker, and your name is Keisha Sala. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am the first speaker from Affirmative House. Will give a vision of this motion, tell the issue and why we support this motion. But before that, we will give our ELL. I do the best.
We do your best. We do our best.
Sman said,
we do the best.
The motion is, this House believes that the national examination should not be replaced by the minimum competency assessment. In December 2019, Minister of Education and Culture of the National Examination, Indonesia of Nadiem Makarim, announced the elimination of the national examination. The last national examination was conducted in 2020 ago. And in 2021, it should have been done minimum competency assessment. But minimum competency assessment is cancelled because we are still in the COVID-19 pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, the discourse of the elimination of the national examination is reaping pros and cons. We are from Affirmative House, absolutely agree this motion. The national examination should not be replaced by the minimum competency assessment. Why we strongly agree this motion? I will tell the history of national examination. Since Indonesia's independence in 1945 until now, the examination done nationally has undergone a change in terms. In 1965 until 1971 is the state of examination. The second in 1972 until 1979 is school examination. The third in 1918 until 2002 is learning evolution of national final state or Hardiknas. The fourth in 2003 until 2004 is national final examination or UA. The fifth in 2005 until 2020 is national examination. Ladies and gentlemen, organizing the national examination based on Minister of Education and Culture Regulation of the Republic of Indonesia number 14 of 2018 concerning learning outcome assessment by the educational unit and assessment of learning outcome by the government. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us see the definition of national examination. National examination is a measurement activity of graduate competency in certain subjects nationally with reference to graduate competency standard national examination. Ladies and gentlemen, the national examination is a national and medium-sized education standards evaluation system and the quality of the level of education level. No thanks. Between regions carried out by the Center of Education Assessment. Our team believes that the national examination is so important for our country. Well, ladies and gentlemen, have I explained you about the aim of national examination? Is to measure the achievement. Yes, please.
Thanks for coming to me. Give us your reason of your view. The national examination can be
understand what you're talking about. Can you repeat it?
I'm sorry, let me
Maskernya diperlukan supaya bicaranya lebih jelas.
Okay, I will give our arguments again.
Ya, lanjut.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if I explain you about the aim of national examination, is to measure the achievement of graduate competencies at the level basic and secondary education units as a result of the learning process in accordance with graduate competencies. Ladies and gentlemen, I would agree if national examination should not be replaced by the minimum competency assessment, and I believe that the national examination is suitable assessment for our country. That's enough, and thank you very much.
Thank you, the first speaker.
The speaker spent 5 minutes 35 seconds.
Okay, 13 minutes for the first speaker from Sman di Abansel Selatan. And then we come to the third speaker from Sman di Banat in the opposition team. Okay, your time is 8 minutes. We start from now.
Hello. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Sir Anand as the educator. Good afternoon, Sir Anand as the timekeeper. Thank you for the time that given to us. Now we are going to tell our motions. But it feels like we introduce our team. I am Zena as the first speaker, and my friend.
Hello, I am Rangka as the second speaker. Hello, I am Sman as the third speaker.
We are from.
Sorry to interrupt, minta maaf, reply speakernya. Apakah ada? No? Oke, lanjut ke yel-yel yang sudah disiapkan.
Sman di Banat? Yes, okay. Sman di Banat? Yes, clear. Sman di Banat? Yes, okay, yes, clear.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the time that given to our group. Based on the content, national examination should not be replaced minimum competency assessment. We have some opinion or argument against this statement. The Ministry of Education and Culture has determined in 2021 national examinations will be replaced. As a replacement, the Ministry of Education and Culture has provided a new evaluation standards, namely the national examinations, which consists of a minimum competency assessment. Minimum competency assessment will replace the function of the national examination as a source of information in mapping and evaluating the quality of schools' learning and the education systems.
Your time.
So that later the minimum competency assessment will produce a more
Go ahead,
comprehensive,
please.
more in the era of the 21 issue of the 21 engineers, Kendry one requires hand undertaking skills.
Johan, please.
Yes, please.
What is the purpose of the minimum competency assessment, and are you sure about the minimum competency assessment is suitable for our country? Please give your arguments.
Okay, thanks. Your questions. I answer to answer your questions about minimum competency assessment will address the function of the national examination as well of information in mapping and evaluating the quality of course learning and
I'm sorry. The question is, what is the purpose of the minimum competency assessment? It's not about that. I talk about what is the purpose of the minimum competency assessment.
Okay, view is closed. You may continue your answer. Lanjutkan gerakan.
students are required on not only to remember, understand, and apply, but also how to be able to initial, influence, and create something from they learn. The following are some reasons why minimum competency assessment efficiency compared to the national examinations. It comes of several aspects. The first, minimum competency assessment can measure all subjects, while the national examination is only a new subject. The second, minimum competency is not a requirement for selection for the next level of the next level of education, but serves to improve and enhance the quality of learning. The third, minimum competency is used of the visual students cognitive abilities and features, while the national examination only measures cognitive. The fourth, minimum competency is implemented at the major level while the
Okay, your time is up for the first speaker. Thank you, big applause please for the first speaker, Abansel, Professor Dr. Banat. And then we come to the next speaker from SMA Negeri Abansel Selatan, the proposition team. Your time is 8 minutes, and we start from now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am the second speaker from affirmative team. I will give some arguments. But before that, I would like to rebut what the other has said just now. They say that There are following negative impacts. The first, student motivation is to learn is reduced. The second, student will be lazy to learn. The third, student don't have the challenge of progressing. The fourth, if the national examination is removed, the opportunity to pursue higher education is not based on talent and achievement, but rather based on descent and influence. The fifth, the success of education program cannot be stated as a goal and achievement is less evident. This is the reason why we do agree of this motion that the finally should not be replaced by the finally examination.
POI open. Just continue. Lanjutkan, belum ada POI.
Thank you.
Finish?
Finish, yes.
Any interruption for the opposition team? No? Okay, thank you. The second speaker from opposition team.
Speaker Sman, 2 minutes, 19 seconds.
Okay, 2 minutes, 19 seconds for the second speaker. So, let's come to the second speaker from opposition team, Sman Banat. Your time is 8 minutes. Use it effectively, and your time will start from now.
Thank you for the time that given to me. The second speaker of opposition will give to support our fifth speaker argument. And after listening, the don't pass the test, student will feel, and it is very bad for student mental. For us, minimum competence assessment is better because the question made in the test have between adaptive and in accordance with the education of the material that has understand the frog and country of the reading as well. Number which are the main skill the student will need when the grade. Loyalty and numeric are fundamental abilities or competence that are needed by all students, regardless of their pressure and application for the future. In education, there's two competence need to be adapted. School subject not only talk Indonesia, language and method also. It also aims to enrich teacher of all subjects to focus more on developing competence in learning on local system thinking. The following are some reasons why minimum competence assessment is adaptive
POI open.
to need
POI, please.
notice in the course of several aspects. The first, minimum competence assessment.
POI, please.
Notice minimum competence assessment can be sure on subject with the national examination is only those subjects. The second, minimum competence assessment is not recommended for selection for the text and level education but serves to innovate and enhance the quality of learning. The
POI, please.
yes, please.
Why are you sure that the minimum competency assessment is better than the national examination?
Okay, thanks. Your viewers want to answer your question about minimum competence assessment is implemented at the high level with the national examination is held. The of the level the question model, children suffer more while the national examination is only multi-choice.
What happens if the minimum competency assessment is maintained?
Come on. Any response? The second speaker, do you have any response?
Okay.
If you don't want to respond, kalau tidak mau respond, you may continue. Silakan, waktunya tetap berjalan. Okay, your answer. You may continue with your argument.
The third minimum competence assessment is used to measure student knowledge about a teacher with the national examination on measuring completely. The question model requires same format with the minimum competence assessment is only multi-choice. National examination is only multi-choice. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Second speaker from the opposition team.
The speaker has 6 minutes, 8 seconds.
Okay, 6 minutes and second for the second speaker to speak. Okay, next we come. Sorry, big applause please for the second speaker. And then thank you. And then we come to the third speaker from the opposition team. Okay, your time is 8 minutes also. Okay, use it effectively. Start from now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am the third speaker from affirmative team. We'll review argument team, give a simple and easy dance. But before that, I would like to review what the other hosts said just now. They say that minimum competency assessment is better than national examination. And then, let me explain negative impact of elimination the national examination. The first, reduce student motivation. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the negative impact of the absence of a national examination is that students' learning motivation is reduced. The national examination that have been carried out so far have an effect in increasing students' enthusiasm for reading because they have a target to graduate from school, thus making them enthusiasm about learning. As you know for yourself about the mental health of students who sometimes need questions in order to achieve. If not forget, many children feel insecure and also don't what to do in the future. The second, students will become indifferent to study. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if there is no national examination, it can also result in students being indifferent in learning. During the implementation of the national exam policy, there were some students who were lazy to study and considered studying as any important, especially if it was not important if the national exam was removed. The third,
Children will find it difficult to know their potential. The negative impact that can occur for students is that it will make it difficult for children to know their own potential. With the actual national exam to find out the ability of students on a national scale with benchmark for their students. Finally, we do agree that the best assessment is national examination. Thank you. Please. Silakan doanya.
Give us your ration of you sure that national examination can measure student abilities and characters.
Can you tell me again?
Give us your ration if you sure that national examination can measure student abilities and characters.
Silakan guys.
As you know, for yourself about the mentality of students who sometimes need caution in order to succeed. If not forget, many children feel insecure and also don't what to do in the future.
Is that clear? Apakah jelas responnya?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So, do you still have time? Do you want to say something? The third speaker? No, thank you. Okay, thank you. Your time is up.
The speaker spent 4 minutes 59 seconds.
Okay, 4 minutes. Thank you, the third speaker. Okay, and then the last chance for the third speaker from the opposition team from Sman and Banat. Your time is just take 8 minutes. We start from now.
Thanks for the time that given to me. The third speaker of opposition will give my argument to support our second speaker argument. The Minister of Education and Carter hopes that the gains in the passing standard from the national examination to the national examination can the improvement of the quality of learning and learning character will the national examination only measures quality level. Minimum competency assessment is implemented at the higher level with the national examination is held at the end of the level. The question, please.
Excuse me, it's not time for POI. Your time for POI is over. Only 3 times.
Yes, sir.
Silakan lanjutkan, masih ada argumen.
National examination will be replaced as recommends the Ministry of Education.
Lanjutkan, masih ada waktu.
And author has created a new evaluation standard, the national examination with of a minimum competence assessment. Minimum competence assessment will replace the function of the national examination as a source of information in mapping and evaluating the quality of school learning and the education system. So that the minimum competence assessment will provide a more picture of information regarding the learning process, the learning climate for education units, and the quality of learning outcomes as a whole. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. You still have time. You want to say something? Anything else? Masih ada lagi? No? Okay. Okay, thank you. The third speaker from opposition team. Okay, big applause please. Yeah, no more people. Okay, let's come to the end of this debate. It's time for the reply speaker to say this argument. We start from the pro-opposition team. Okay, 4 minutes. Start now.
Thank you for the time that given to me. I'm the speaker for our team. Finally, let me give our conclusion why we support this motion. The first, national examination is measurement activity of graduate competency in certain subject nationally with reference to graduate competency standards national examination. The second, the aim of national examination is to measure the achievement of graduate competencies at the level-based and secondary education unit as a result of the learning process in accordance with graduate competency standards. The third, the benefit of national examination. National examination results are used for the first, quality mapping education program or education unit. The second, consideration of the selective in the next level education. The third, as a basic for guidance and providing assistance to education units for equality and improving the quality of education. So our team absolutely agree for this motion that the national examination should not be replaced by the minimum competence assessment. Thank you very much.
The last speaker spent 1 minute 36 seconds.
Okay, 1 minute 36 seconds. Okay, and then opposition team, any closing statement?
Thank you for the time given to me. Based on all the speech that delivered by my friends as the speaker, we are agree that national examination should not be replaced by minimum competency assessment in order to improve the quality standards of the education in our country. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Reply statement delivered by the reply speaker. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we have ended this session of debate under the motion is how to believe that national examination should not be replaced by the minimum competency assessment. Thank you for your participation.